You've met expectations with your earnings. You've held to your forecast of raising sales, but profitability has fallen at Volkswagen, Porsche, and Audi. Do you expect to be able to turn that around this year? Is 2019 the year that Volkswagen profitability will rise again?
Actually, we hit our forecast, so we're quite happy, and we met expectations from the markets. So it was a tough year because we had some headwind from changeover to WLTP. Also currencies. So it was not an easy year, and I'm happy with the performance we had. We have the same outlook probably for this year to keep profitability at this level. It will be even harder this year. Car markets are really difficult the first 2 months. Also, we're still optimistic because that can change if there would be a settlement between China and the United States, if Brexit would be clear what's going to happen. I think this could be another good year. And also we are investing a lot in new technology, so keeping profitability level would be an achievement for us.
How important is it to you to get a good Brexit deal, and how optimistic are you that that can happen?
Yeah, Brexit is important for us. The UK is an important market. We have Bentley there as a company really depending on the export from the island. So this is a critical situation for us. Many of our luxury brands, the sportier brands, have a big market share in the UK. Volkswagen is important in the UK. So a controllable Brexit or whatever decision to be introduced would be very important to stabilize our Brexit.
Can you quantify that, and can you tell us what you expect?
We have different scenarios. If it's really an uncontrolled Brexit, yes, we would see a decline in the markets, probably on both sides. Export would be difficult. We are preparing a few things, but you only can anticipate so much. It wouldn't ruin the company, but we would notice.
On the China-U.S. trade deal, do you have optimism there, and can you put that into a quantifiable figure, a dollar figure?
Yeah, it's for us, China is very important. We have about 18% market share. We could increase market share last year under difficult conditions. So China is really important for our worldwide presence, also for our profitability. The markets are really down already starting last year, January, February, also decline of close to 10% of the market. So that is hurting. On the other hand, we're coming with a lot of new product, and I'm optimistic that there would be a solution between both economies because I think it's in the interest of both parties, and I see a lot of eagerness and preparedness in China to really find a compromise because it's so important for both companies. China would probably suffer more. And so I'm optimistic, and I hope that we have then a better second half of the year.
You have held your forecast for 5% sales growth this year. Does that assume a neutral or positive outcome between the U.S. and China, between the U.S. and the EU?
That would assume that the second half of the year would be better than the first half of the year, yes. And we hope that we can slightly grow, whether it would be 5%, it's the upper end of our corridor. We think that we have good product momentum to come, about 90 new models to be launched. We're coming now with the new EVs. Audi is launching the e-tron, Porsche the Taycan. So yes, we are optimistic.
You're also hoping to cut costs that you incurred last year from the WLTP changeover. By how much can you cut them? Because they were very high costs, I think over €1 billion in 2018.
Yeah, I think we are much better prepared this year. The changeover will be smoother. So I think we shouldn't see a lot of negative impact from the changeover of WLTP. On the other hand, the market situation, at least the first half, will be more complicated than last year. So you can't really account for the losses next year to be zero this year.